Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Johnny Rockett, 2 T's. No, that's not my drink order. That's how you spell my name. Not for jokes, no, don't worry, neither am I. That's not why we're here, alright? We are here to talk about one thing, and one thing only, and that's law and order. You know, so technically it's 2 things. It's law and it's order, and it's health and it's safety. So it's 4. It's not important, alright? What's important is that you know it's a dangerous world out there, and in Matalan when the spring summer collection comes through. Right, now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Johnny, what gives you the right to talk to us about law and order and health and safety? Okay, well, 2 things. 1, well done for being suspicious. It pays to be. Okay, congratulations. 2, don't get cocky. I can break you like that. So just watch yourself. Okay, I've been a security enforcer for 11 years. I've seen all forms of combat, dealt with one-on-one VIP protection, all over perimeter surveillance, and now work at Curry's Digital. So I've seen it all, okay? I know what goes down. Okay, let's start this talk on safety. Where do we begin? Where is the #1 place to begin when we're talking about safety? Anybody?
Home.
In the home. Well done, you love. Give yourself a gold star. I don't have any, but metaphorical. You know, enjoy it. Yes, the home. Let's be careful about the home. Okay? Now, I know you're thinking, you're probably thinking, oh, it's very safe, very secure, it's my home. Right? Wrong. Right? You are more likely to get attacked in your home than anywhere else in the world. Okay? I, for one, wouldn't have a problem suffocating you with a pillow. Over your face, 30 seconds, you'd be gone. That's no joke. Okay? So, home. How do we protect ourselves when at home? When are we most vulnerable when we're at home? Anybody?
Naked.
Naked? Well, sir, yes, you are very vulnerable. But if you're in the bathroom area, quick hand towel, give it a spin, and you know, it's a weapon. Okay? Anybody else? When are we most vulnerable when we're at home?
Kitchen.
Kitchen? No? Suppose. All right. Asleep? Yes. Thanks. Well done for shouting out. But stop. Cheers. Yes. When we're asleep. Okay, we're most vulnerable. How do we protect ourselves when we're sleeping? I would suggest you sleep with one eye open. But that's physically impossible. So, you know, a burglar alarm will do. A mate of mine tried to train himself to sleep with one eye open, but it didn't work. He woke up one morning, his house had been ransacked. Not only that, he put so much strain on his left eye, he damaged the retina. You know, he's now partially blind. He learned the hard way, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay? Now, motion sensor lights. I'm sure we all know what they are, don't we? Stick them on in your back garden. They come on if someone trespasses, illuminating them. Get one. 9 times out of 10, they'll just catch cats. I'm not going to lie to you. But the other week, caught a crackhead going through my bins, so they really do pay for themselves. Okay, think about it. Now, I would dissuade you from using any Home Alone style booby traps. Sure, they look like fun, but they're not practical. I saw the film a few years ago. Thought it was a documentary. Okay. Went home and strapped a blowtorch above the back door. Right, I thought that was a great idea. My mum didn't agree when she got back from the hairdressers. Right, there is no point having a perm if you've not got the eyebrows to go with it. That goes without saying. Okay, just leave it to the boys in blue. That's what I'm trying to get across. Okay, they know what they're doing. How do I know? Well, I applied to join the Bradford Metropolitan Police Force. Okay, didn't get in. That's not important. Worked my way up though. Got through every stage of the difficult training programme. Fell down at the last hurdle. Okay. Received outstanding remarks from my then mentor, Chief Inspector Greg Delaney. Lovely bloke. Said some wonderful things, and I quote, "Johnny is an outstanding candidate with supreme mental and physical prowess. His only problem is his short temper and the fact that he can't respect authority." From there, I joined the Territorial Army, the TAs, the best a man can get. Okay, lasted 18 months, and it all went wrong again. I was doing routine surveillance checks at Sandringham Palace. I happened to notice that the security system in place was not good enough to protect the royal family, God bless them. Okay, I told the head of the division. He didn't believe me. To get my point across, I set up and executed a fake assassination attempt on Princess Michael of Kent. Now I know you're thinking, bit much, and you'd be right. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have been in a room that late at night. And I certainly shouldn't have shot her in the foot. Right? But it's like I say, she got a bit handy. Thought she could take me down. You know, it was technically self-defence. Know your rights. Anyway, I've been going on about me too long. Let's get back to where we were. Safety. We've done safety at home, safety on the streets. When you're out on the streets, not as a woman of the night, obviously. You know, prostitution is illegal in the doing and using of, so just don't do it. You know, just ignore it and walk straight past. That's what I do. You know, I've learned from my mistakes. A couple of years ago, I was walking through town late at night. One of these women approached me, peddling her wares. I says, no thanks, love, I'm not interested. But to do the generous thing, I gave her a £5 to get the bus home. I think there was a bit of confusion because she started to haggle. Try to explain that wasn't the situation. Next thing I know, this bloke jumps out of the bushes, claiming to be a business manager. Now, as far as I know, the job doesn't involve a lot of admin. But could be wrong. You know, it's technically self-employment. Tax returns, invoices, that sort of thing. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. Anyway, they start trying to work out a price plan for me. Sex now, pay later, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I try and explain, try and, you know, diffuse the situation. Next thing I know, a squad car pulls up. I think, oh, I'm going to have to explain it now. Turn to tell him, turn back. These two have run off, legged it, haven't they? Left me to do it. I thought I have no option now but to escort the police back to the station and help them with their inquiries. Anyway, the irony is, when I got let go from the police station, I was so far from home I had to get a bus. Didn't have any money. I've given it to the hooker. That's what I'm trying to say. I've given it to her. Didn't have it. Anyway, let's get on. Safety on the street. All right. What's one of the biggest problems when we're on the street? Okay, is pickpockets. Yeah. Let me dispel a little myth about pickpockets. It's not like Oliver Twist. They're not going to steal your purse or a well-choreographed and executed dance piece to a jaunty cockney knees up. Grim reality is they're going to stab you in the face, spit on you, and steal your wallet while you lie there crippled. Now they might whistle when they walk away to achieve an air of casuality. But that is the best you're going to get, my friends. The best you are going to get. Now, litter. Another big problem on the streets. It's not as bad as murder, but it's certainly up there. Okay, I saw a little lad today eating what can only be described as a Mars bar. I think we all know what one of those is, don't we? Yeah. He discarded the wrapper inches away from a public bin. I walked up to him, I grabbed him by the lapels. He was wearing a jacket that was sporting them. I lifted him up, I said, that's littering, I'm going to put that into the bin. To which he said, this is aggravated assault, I could prosecute. I put him down, I stepped away, he was well within his rights. Know your rights. Can't stress that enough. Okay. ATMs. ATMs. Now, these are very dangerous places to be. Criminals are always in operation around cash points. Be aware of this. Okay? But how do you protect yourself when you're at a cash point? How? Well, I'll tell you how. Okay? A couple of years ago, I was at a cash point withdrawing not a large amount, just £10. I suddenly became aware of a figure behind me. Saw the shadow on the wall, felt his breath on the back of my neck. I had no option to take him down. Anybody know how to defend yourself in that situation? At the back? A knife? Nothing? Well, you could do that, but probably get arrested again. That's the problem. I'm a marked man. So, you know, a lot of people would use mace. I use Lynx Africa. It works just as well. It's 2 for £3 at Wilkinson's. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up now with a story about shoplifting, right? Because I've seen a lot of it, and it reminds me of Nam. You know, Debenhams. It's the worst place for it, honestly. It really is. One particular time, this, what can only be described as a large lady, was helping herself to items of lingerie. Okay? One of these items in particular was a baby doll nightie. It clearly wasn't going to be for her. I had no option but to stop her straight away. She clocked me, I clocked her, she made a dash for the exit. I rugby tackled that woman to the ground. I mean, it turned out she wasn't fat, she was pregnant. The force of my body, down on top of hers, caused her going to labour. Now, store security is a messy business, but you've got to do what you've got to do, haven't you, Rory? Yes, you have. Okay. Fortunately, that woman never returned to this life of crime, primarily because we had to confiscate the child. It was technically considered evidence. She learned the hard way. Right, that's all from me, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a fantastic audience, but I'm going to finish on a little well-known phrase. All right? You've probably all heard it before. You're probably all very familiar with it. And it's crime doesn't pay. Say it with me. Crime doesn't pay. And it's very true. Crime doesn't pay. Unless you're robbing a Co-op 8 till late store, because they're seriously understaffed and the response time is laughable. Thank you very much. I've been Johnny Rockett. See you later.